day. If you're black and you're wearing a blonde, bright blonde, platinum, straight, bust down wig every day, you take it off. Are you telling me you're not gonna look in the mirror and think, this is my image now. This is my image. This is a problem.
What's going on, YouTube? Happy Monday. Have a great start into your new week. We're gonna have to talk about this Arabic girl who is with this black man, and she is roasting black women online for wearing wigs, calling it a problem, and telling them that they should thank her for her trying to help the community. We gotta talk. I honestly don't know what has triggered this young woman for her to come online and make a whole video about the fact that it is a problem that black women are wearing wigs every single day and pretending to be somebody who they are not. Me personally, I have the standpoint, let everybody do whatever they want to, unless if you're here putting on a whole different person on your head, on your face, on your body, and then you think that you are better than the next person, especially a man when he's trying to talk to you, that's what I have a problem with. So if you're out there and you're wearing a wig, you're wearing extensions, you're wearing fake lashes that look normal because you like it, because that's your style, that's what you want, go ahead and do what you want. But the moment you think that somebody else is beneath you because you quote unquote look better than them, that's when I'll be like, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to talk about this. But first of all, this video is not about me. It's about this young lady. We're gonna go ahead and see what her issue is. We're gonna break it down, and then you're gonna have to tell me what you think in the comment section. Are you ready? I am. Let's roll the clip.
You guys are not even wearing wigs that resemble 4C kinky hair. A lot of you are wearing wigs that look nothing like your hair. This is a problem. You guys are creating delusions in your head. You're wearing wig every day. If you're black and you're wearing a blonde, bright blonde, platinum, straight, bust down wig every day, you take it off. Are you telling me you're not gonna look in the mirror and think, this is my image now. This is my image. This is a problem. This is a problem. What the fuck are you doing?
This woman is really, really upset. Like I said, I don't know what has triggered her, but I was trying to figure out her train of thought. I think that she was trying to say that a woman is supposed to look after herself, and that obviously she has seen women out there, she's from the UK, who are wearing dirty, rusty, dusty, and musty wigs, and that makes them look a certain way. Now, if you're trying to give advice to another woman on how she can look better, you don't do it by putting another woman down. You would like to rather show her ways or explain to her how she could do it better. And I think that's a big problem with us women, especially when we are getting to our emotional mode, that we tend to say things that really don't have much to do with what we're trying to improve. It has more something to do with what we are trying to point out. A lot of women are creating an illusion and a delusion in their head when it comes to their looks, when it comes to their sexual marketplace value, when it comes to the men that they're trying to date. But in this case, specifically talking about a black woman's looks, I would have to say all women do it. You have non-black women who actually go out there and get lip fillers, like I think she has as well. They go out there and get BBLs, as you and I know. They go out there and they get a tummy tuck, so their waist can look small and the booty can look bigger. They get breast implants. So there's really, in the nature of a woman, trying to be somebody else, because we just have so many insecurities. And I would not place it on a black woman only. This is something that a lot of women go through all the time. It's pretty safe to say that the majority of men prefer their women to be natural. Natural hair, natural body, natural character. Know how to be yourself. Natural nails and natural lashes. Okay? If your body does not look like Cardi B's body or Nicki Minaj's body, they are not natural. They have tons of work done to themselves. But that is not the topic here. If you know how to be confident within your skin, if you have accepted who you are, the aura, the energy that you are going to spread is so much more attractive than you actually going there and letting some plastic surgeon play with your insecurities so you can actually risk losing your life. But this is a different topic. Back to what she was saying. Girl, don't even worry about it. If some women don't look after themselves and they are running around with rusty, dusty, and musty wigs, there's more black men for us.
There's a lot of black women here that are trying to intimidate me. I don't know who you think you are. I'm actually speaking up for your community, and you should be agreeing. And if not, you need help. Because what I'm saying is factual. Anyone can fucking agree. Whoever's a human or has been to year 2 school, year 3 school, knows that if you change your look every single day and you look in the mirror, you will now adapt and you'll think that this is your image.
I think this woman has a different issue. I don't think that she's actually in honesty trying to help the community, but at the end of the day, coming online and talking negatively about a woman's wig and the way she looks and the way she perceives herself, and then saying that she's also trying to help the community just does not make much sense to me. Honestly, all communities have their issues. We have communities where women completely act out, and we have communities where people are just have different type of issues going on. Whether if it's the Turkish community, the Spanish, German, Italian, Black, whatever. There is no perfect community. And I'm gonna be very honest with you, trying to put somebody else down is really not going to make anything better. If there's anything that she's doing with her content or the statement that she is making, she's going to create hate towards her, which I think is completely unnecessary. Now you may say, Soraya, wait a minute, in 2024, you went viral for saying Black women are no competition for women like myself. That's not what I said. The whole video obviously was about what my husband has experienced when I and my femininity came into his life, and how different it was for him to actually receive femininity in a environment where there was not much femininity going on. That was basically my message, but that's a different story. But coming online, putting another woman down, and then trying to say, I'm just trying to help you by telling you that you look like poop, that's not the way.
Form. So now, when you remove all of that, you're going to be insecure. A simple Google search will show you this. A simple about. Sorry, you're the only community that wants to gatekeep. Like, it's getting ridiculous. You want to gatekeep the word black. You want to gatekeep talking on black issues because we're not black. Are you okay? Do you think you intimidate me? You think I haven't been called a racist before on this platform? Do you think I care? You guys don't feel a type of way to go mention white people's issues and then turn in. Are you okay? Why do I need to be black to tell you that your esteem is being, your low self-esteem, you have low self-esteem from doing that? I
don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think that non-black women like myself or even her have the right to speak on black issues or topics from the black community? If anybody does decide to sit down and talk about certain things, you're going to have to expect and be able to deal with certain reaction that's going to come your way. You're going to receive certain comments in the comment section. You're going to receive messages in your DMs. Some people may even take your video and make a whole video about you and what you have said and judge you for that. So if you're really out there making certain statements, trying to prove your point and saying certain things, especially targeting certain groups of women, you're going to have to expect and deal with the consequences. That's for that. And what I will say is I'm kind of understanding where she's coming from. She's probably have had some experiences with her black boyfriend or black husband. I don't know what their relation is exactly. I believe it's her boyfriend, because I know for a fact from things that my husband would tell me, saying certain things such as this woman rejected me back in the day even though I looked better than her, and that is true, and that would be something that I would get upset at, right? So you would have women in America, not all obviously, I'm just specifically talking about my husband's case, who would not give him the time of day, reject him, right? Not even thinking of the fact that my husband looks 10 times better than them. He looked at 10 times better than them back in the day, and he looks 10 times better than them today, because I know the majority of women who rejected my handsome husband back in the day then hit the wall and probably are still single. Now that is a topic that I will talk about, but still, this is not me targeting a certain group of women. This is me targeting any woman who thinks she looks better than the man who's trying to talk to her, but she thinks she has the VJJ power and is rejecting a good looking, average working class man. I believe that this young woman should have been a little less emotional in her presentation, a little bit more wiser when she's choosing her words. But what's done is done. The video is out there. Us content creators is not going to, miss a heartbeat to talk about certain topics. So what do you guys think? Do you think she has a point? Do you think she could have said things a little differently? I don't know. Let me know. What I do know, though, is that a lot of women have insecurities because we don't get taught how to love ourselves or accept ourselves, which is the reason why the beauty industry is so successful, right? I mean, we don't get to know what it is like to create our own happiness. That's why we are looking for validation and confirmation elsewhere. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, and also, guys, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with this whole Sadia Khan situation. I know I checked her social media. She has 2 accounts. Her main account with 700,000 subscribers, and she has another account with 65,000 subscribers. She has turned that one private. So I don't know, we may have to touch up on this issue, and I might have been wrong with what I said in my previous video, but thank you all so much for all of your comments. Also, I have somebody saying, I've seen somebody saying, girl, finally get a microphone. I did order microphones. I didn't like the outcome, but now that I've seen that comment in the comment section, I thought to myself, you know what, order something else one more time and see how that's going. So I'm working on that. I saw you. Yeah, make sure you share this video with some friends or your family. Stay safe in these streets and always tune for more content. Thank you all so much and have a fantastic start into your new week.